Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Blue Hens will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Iowa's offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. He's looking downfield to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Blue Hens offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35.
Holding.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Card in the backfield. It's Miranda. Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
Nope.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
Then try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Things looked great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. He lost one down the sideline. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Makes the grab down the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going.
Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Delaware. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
They'll leave it with him. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got a man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got an open man. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Jacksonville State. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 1st down from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Miranda. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
First down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The Blue Hens trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Delaware. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on it.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man down the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He's got it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here's the Heat. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Sends it back in motion. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Floating away. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Gain of 20. And that's a
looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They're going to ride this running back.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Using the quick game. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Palmer.
250 catches is impressive, too.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it's certain.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hawkeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Wants to fire on second down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. The Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. They go to the ground. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Unloads quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Going to swing it on second down. Got a man. It's Miranda. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the bat. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? gets it out fast. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Slams ahead, and they're able to get him down. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Iowa!
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Caught in the backfield, it's Miranda. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to let it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They kick it away on 4th down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Iowa has the ball back on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. He breaks a tackle. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The running back has it. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Wants to go up top. It's complete. Breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Hawkeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Running back searching for a hole. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Leaves it with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
It's caught downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Rushes on him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Past the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Off the RPO, complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Line is set on 3rd down. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Got his man. Touchdown, Delaware. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Complete to the right. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Gain of 20. And 1st down for the offense.
He wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Gain of 8. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Brings up
2nd down, he'll throw it.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He's running free down the middle. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.